So you might have seen this video, Bad Apple, but if you pause you cannot see it. Remastered, wherein it they show exactly that. There's a couple other attempts, it's a slightly different technique, with most notable by Branded Games. They even made it work with the Godot engine. It's really cool. There's even a playlist for the attempts we have made throughout the years. They are pretty much around the same, and I was quite fascinated by it, and decided to play around in Blender. I first tried using a shader, but you can clearly see the edge of the pixel, which is no good. Then I tried the compositing tab, and boy, it worked like a charm. So this video, I'll do it because I haven't seen a video on how to do this for some reason, and with how simple and flexible this is, I feel like I might as well share it, you know? So to start, I made this little looping animation of primitives with a blank background, just to keep it simple for the sake of this tutorial. You can make yours from now, I can wait. Okay, good, you're done. Now go to render properties, make sure it's CV, change all the samples to 1 and turn this off. We don't need that much details because all of the goodies are done in compositing. Go to film and turn on transparent. This is how we can use the alpha key to distinguish the background from the objects. Now go to color management and change the view transform to raw. This is so there isn't any weird color grading issue because we don't need that for this project. Now, from my little experimenting, I found rendering with 480p to be the best for me, but do feel free to keep it in 1080p. Then we open the compositing tab, turn that on, and then add a mix color node. Plug the alpha to the vector socket and change the first color to black. Let's try to render it. You see the background is black and the object is white. This is on purpose so you can use the value 0 and 1 to distinguish them later on. Now add the texture node. Plug it to the composite image and click new. On the right here, there should be a new tab called texture. Open it and change the type to noise. This is roughly the same one you see in all of those videos, but we still need to customize it a bit. Open colors and turn on the color ramp. I'm doing this to populate the noise with more white colors and a harsher transition from black to white, but yours doesn't need to look like mine. Render it. If you feel it's good enough for you, then save it as an image. We'll use this as the image for the background. Disconnect the texture from the composite image and connect it to the second image socket in the mix color node. Add a new texture. Click new and connect it to the first image socket in the mix color node. Back in the texture tab, scroll back to the top and change this to texture 001, the one we just added. Keep it as image and scroll down to add the image we just saved. This works by keeping the background as a fake noise, meaning it wouldn't change because it's an image. Meanwhile, the objects will still be using the noise texture that generates a new one for every frame, creating the illusion of object and background you can only see when it's played. If we try to render it now, it would look, well, like a bunch of noise, which means we are succeeded, and this is almost ready to ship. Let's go back to the output properties, change the file format to FFmpeg, basically just means a video file, and change the directory to a folder we can access, and it's ready to render. And this is the end results. Now with how flexible this really is, this can work for any video file you put into the built-in video editor. With note that you need to modify it to what you want to identify as the background and the objects. Well, that's all I got for today. I'll try to upload more frequently, but I've been busy with school and IRL stuff, so no promises really. Bye bye.